righty. Are we live? Good morning or good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So we are tuning in here to Philo. We went through a weird day. It was actually fun for the premiums, but that little wasting of time right there and then the NVIDIA speech, it caused a lot of back and forth. There was a little overestimated piece. There was, that's me, that we were dealing with, and it caused a little bit of back and forth. We haven't heard from Trump. We're going to hear from him a little later, but it does look that they are trying to get a ceasefire related to energy and infrastructure. In the morning, we thought it was going good, and then we've just got a flurry of headlines, even down to Russia. Russia and Trump talked about a hockey match. You know that? That's a real headline. So in the midst of Canada booing us at hockey matches, Trump and Putin had a conversation about playing hockey. I tell you, Vladimir, let's set up a pickup game. Screw the Canadians. Come on, let's sit down. Let's get a hockey match. Let's go. Let's do it. I tell you, Donald, I must agree with you. Hockey, great sport here in Mother Russia. I would love to set up sanctioned match of hockey. We do Mighty Ducks, America-Russia version, huh? Sound like good deal. Screw Canada. What's his name, Trudeau? I met his father once, long time ago in Cuba. Still, I like idea. Well, let's do it then. We'll do it. We'll set it up. It'll be a good game, a good match. Winner takes all the oil. How about that? We could make a little wager. A little wager. I know, but we'll defeat you like a Rocky. Don't worry. We will come back for Mother Russia. Okay, sounds good. Good. Wow. That being said, here's NVIDIA. I'm going to play this, send out a Philo alert, and then we get it popping, baby. We get it popping.
Okay? And that now fits in one of these. Now 3,000 pounds.
He has no idea what's happening. This is like
5,000 cables.
It's like Biden just saying shit.
About 2 miles worth.
Biden just observing his surroundings.
Just an incredible electronics. 600,000
it's
parts.
blue outside.
Like 20 cars. 20 cars worth
There's
of parts.
a lot of people.
And integrates into one super.
They're waiting for me to speak.
Well, our goal is to do this. Our goal is to do scale.
You all look concerned.
And this is what it now looks like.
I know. I can see.
We essentially wanted to build this chip. It's just that no reticle limits can do this. No process technology can do this. It's 130 trillion transistors. 20 trillion of it is used for computing. So it's not like you can't reasonably build this anytime soon. And so the way to solve this problem is to disaggregate it, as I've described, into the Grace Blackwell NVLink 72 rack. But as a result, we have done the ultimate scale-up. This is the most extreme scale-up the world has ever done.
I have the craziest graphics cards from 4 years ago.
The amount of computation that's possible
So at the time, they were worth a lot of money.
The memory bandwidth.
Now,
570
I think it's
terabytes
comparable
per
to an
second.
iPad
Everything
Touch
is,
or
everything in this
iPod
machine
Touch.
is now in T's. Everything's a trillion. And you have an exaflops, which is 1,000,000 trillion floating point operations per second. Well, the reason why we wanted to do this is to solve an extreme problem. And that extreme problem, a lot of people misunderstood to be easy. And in fact, it is the ultimate extreme computing problem, and it's called inference. And the reason for that is very simple. Inference is token generation by a factory, and a factory is revenue and profit generating, or lack of. And so this factory has to be built with extreme efficiency, with extreme performance, because everything about this factory directly affects your quality of service, your revenues, and your profitability. Let me show you how to read this chart, because we're going to come back to this a few more times. Basically, you have two axes. On the x-axis is the tokens per second. Whenever you put a prompt into ChatGPT, what comes out is tokens. those tokens are reformulated into words. It's more than a token per word, okay? And they'll tokenize things like THE could be used for the, it could be used for them, it could be used for theory, it could be used for theatrics, it could be used for all kinds of, okay? And so THE is an example of a token. They reformulate these tokens to turn into words. Well, we've already established that if you want your AI to be smarter, you want to generate a whole bunch of tokens. Those tokens are reasoning tokens, consistency checking tokens, coming up with a whole bunch of ideas so they can select the best of those ideas, tokens.
Push tokens.
And so those tokens, it might be second guessing itself. It might be, is this the best work you could do? And so it talks to itself just like we talk to ourselves. And so the more tokens you generate, the smarter your AI. But if you take too long to answer a question, the customer's not going to come back. This is no different than web search. There is a real limit to how
Dyne's
long
starting to move, Duke Energy.
Take
Microsoft not moving on that.
A smart answer. And so you have these two dimensions that you're fighting against.
You're
trying to
Jensen.
Generate a whole bunch of tokens.
All right, get them tokens made. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It's time for Felo, baby. So if you don't know, you paid to be here. It's crazy, I know. It's wild, actually. But that means there should be some implied aspects to why you're here. So if you are going to be listening, I'm going to be reading a book. I'm going to be talking about life. Today I'm going to get really deep. I'm going to talk about your soul, actually. So it's very simple. If you don't want to hear this stuff, no one is making you. No one is forcing it down your throat. No one is. It's not that deep, man. Don't take yourself too seriously. I want to enjoy my time. I also want to work. I've been going straight for several hours, actually, by now. And I woke up at 4:30 a.m. So this is my moment. If you would like to join in with me, feel free to. But if you don't like to listen, that's fine. But your negligence or your negativity will not be tolerated. So during this moment, it has been a benefit for a lot of people in many ways. And how we do it is very simple. The aspect is workflow. That's what the priority is. So if you don't like this stuff, don't annoy us with your comments, with your joking around. Very immature. You should focus on stocks. Post news, post plays. If something happens, I will stop reading and I will get to it. The market's been doing a lot of back and forth. We're kind of waiting for either a breakout or a new low. We don't really, literally, we have Powell tomorrow. We've got to cover most of it. So we'll see where it takes us, but very simple. If you care only about stocks, that's totally fine, but your communication should reflect that. And otherwise, I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you get something out of this. So that being said, Chad Adoni, I got a couple of things to talk to you about. I was going to start again with another GK, but I figured we got to finish C.S. Lewis because it's kind of bittersweet, but do you guys realize that we are on the last chapter of Screwtape letters? Wow. So I did skip a couple of chapters, which I think we might need to go back to. But believe it or not, I've read you this entire book. Wow. Isn't that amazing? But there is a problem. I have a problem with it. Because I was reading the final chapter, and that's what we're going to read today. And it brings up a lot of good stuff. But I kind of felt bad at the end of it. You know why? Because I feel like I didn't remember all of it. Which is wild, because I remember a lot of things. And I could remember a lot of random-ass things. But I'm reading it, and I'm like, man, I already want to read this book again. So why am I telling you that? Because in thinking about this, and I'm like, man, some of these lessons seem a little bit foggy. That's the whole point. Do you realize this whole book was all about that's the purpose of the demon? Is to fog things up. to make you not ask the obvious questions, to get you focusing on everywhere else. So we're probably going to read this again. I'm literally just, I keep reading this over and over again because I really, really like it. Yeah, it reminds me of Proverbs. Tesla, Musk calls Tesla car fires in Las Vegas terrorism. I agree. I just had somebody. But I hope you guys don't forget this. And that's what we are going to talk about today. The final letter. The final letter to Wormwood. It is about him completing the job or not. And that's why I said today, man, some of you, the other ones, I think there's a lot of practicality. And I do think you could get practicality out of all of these philos. For real, like I said, man, I'm not trying to force you to do anything. I really have tried to show you guys that when shit gets crazy in life and you go through a lot of things, nothing beats having principles. I promise you, bro. Nothing beats knowing what to do when you don't know what to do. Oh, y'all don't feel me, bro. Do y'all feel me? When you don't know what to do, bro, nothing beats knowing what to do. And that's where your principles come in. That's where your foundation comes in. That's how you complete the mission regardless of whatever you feel, regardless of what you're going through. So that's what I mean by practicality, bro. That's why I've been saying some of y'all just basic street smarts, how the world works, how to move, bro. Like, I know people, oh, religion, oh, this, oh, like, come on, bro. I don't know if you've read what we've read. But at the end of the day, you need a principle. Because shit's going to get shaky. Shit's going to get rough one day. The light going to turn dark for a little bit. But you got to know what to fall back on so that you don't dig any hole deeper and so that you could get out of whatever you need to in appropriate time. So that's been the main goal of all these philos. And as we read this last chapter here of C.S. Lewis' Screwtape Letters, I found it kind of funny. Because this is the last letter the demon in training is receiving. And you know what it has to do with? Whether or not he succeeded or failed. That's what it comes down to. Did the demon win over the patient? And here's the funny part. This is why I said I'm going to talk about your soul today. Because do you realize if the demon doesn't complete his job, he loses. He gets killed. They eat the demon. I don't know if y'all get it at this point. One of you is going to become the food of this world. Oh, y'all don't feel me. Did you hear what I said? In this life, I believe it. It's one or the other. It's either you or the demon becomes food. My brother, are you going to become the prey or are you preying upon the forces trying to stop you? There's a big difference. But that's what it boils down to. That's why I said I'm going to talk about your soul because this is all that matters. I don't know if you got yesterday's philo. Like literally, bro, yesterday's philo was all about bro, dude, make your mistakes. Fail wherever you need to fail. Go ahead. But don't fail to the point of threatening your soul. Do you get me? Everyone makes mistakes, bro. Do you realize the demon is not, they don't rejoice when you're picking up that little cigarette, dude. You know that, right? There's nothing related to that. They're not, and do I think you should smoke cigarettes? No. But do you get it? I would be more worried if falling to a temptation leads you to being uneasy, then leading you to doubt your future, then leading you into a path of depression, ultimately leading you to going backwards. Do you see the danger? Do you see why when it comes down to the long term? I love options, you guys. I love it. I love the movement. I love all of it. I don't know if you could tell that I enjoy it. I'm good at it. It's a good time. But do you see where I keep warning you about your budget? You know why? Because I don't want a little $20 loss, $100 loss be the step that leads to no long-term? I don't think y'all feeling me, bro. And I don't have a Bible verse context. I'm reading a C.S. Lewis textbook. If you want a biblical context, you should ask your pastor, because I am not a pastor. Don't ever forget that. So I hope you are all getting this. All of it. Because that's what I care about. We're all going to have success and failure. But in your failures, do not fail. Do not really fail. You know, because we take these little failures and we like to identify ourselves with them. But that's false. It's all a step along the journey. But do you understand how important this is? You cannot let a small failure lead into a soul failure. I hope you get me, bro. Because this is very crucial. And that's why in the final chapter, that's why the chapter before this, he's trying to remind him. And he's saying, listen, bro. Okay, you just showed homeboy the horrors of the world. This man is going through war. He has even became a coward. How come you don't have his soul? I don't care if he got a little angry. I don't care if he smoked a cigarette. I don't care of all these things. We need his soul. Do you get it? Do you guys not see how important this is? You know, we keep talking about people being brainwashed. In a weird way, that's what I see it as. Go ahead, bro. Get mad one day. Get that. But imagine you get to the point of getting that where you get brainwashed. And take the politics out of it. I mean brainwashed with depression. I mean brainwashed with uneasiness. Brainwashed with the belief that there is no hope. And any hope you're going to believe will be a fake hope that will set you up for failure. No. Do you get it? This is the goal. So I don't want you to end up, again, a mistake is a mistake. You're not where you are right now? Cool. Bro, don't ruin your life over it. Do you hear me? That's what I'm talking about. Don't ruin your soul over this little blip in your journey that is only going to lead you to the right place if you let it. Do you all hear me right now? I hope you do. Because that's what this whole book is about. The book is all about these little tricks, these little traps. Wind him here, get him to ignore the obvious, get him to have the wrong question. If we can't get to him directly, get to his partner. Let's go. Let's use society. Hit him with reality then and get him to ignore the other beauty. All of this is to get you trapped into this state of believing in losing your soul. By thinking your soul didn't even matter. That's what I'm saying, bro. I live in a world. You live in it too. This stock market world, they think it's all foo-foo when I'm talking soul, Jesus, all that. Good. But do you get it? That's the trap. I want your head on right. And I hope y'all feel me on practicality. Because you have your head on right, bro. Even then, the same book told you. Do you think it has to do with you becoming a Jesus freak? Some of you are closer to God than you realize. All the times you helped somebody out. All the time you showed love. You showed mercy. Man, you've been practicing out what my Lord and Savior is all about, whether you realize it or not. The whole point is to get you to think there is hopeless. The whole point is to get you to think that none of this matters when it does. So, Chad, my question is, are you going to become food, or are you going to use all of this to make you stronger and get to where you need to be? But above all else, give up anything, dude. Give up anything, but don't ever give up your soul, okay? Because if you've read anything about this book, that is one lesson I think you could take away with it. Above all else, there is something unseen that is worth fighting for. That the things you don't see are fighting over it. Even then, you have defended it even in your worst moments without realizing it. And I'm proud of y'all, man. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all, you completed the goal. You stuck to it when you shouldn't have. Do you think I should be here? I shouldn't. The stats say no. So I want you to think about this. But again, above all else, Chad, your soul. If there's one lesson you could get out of this whole book, it is that. You could give up whatever you want, but if you still have your soul, you're going to come away with something. I hope it hits deep, man, because this is what it's about. That's why I'm saying, man, I could bother a lot of people. I know I can. But when it's all said and done, after 31 chapters of this book, I'm sure we slayed a couple of demons, bro. And I'm not calling any of you demons. I don't believe that. You know, I mean, just in the sense, bro, every single one of you who opens up your eyes, if today you're like, damn, you know what? I do have a future. Wow, maybe I should recalibrate my hope and stop believing these pipe dreams and then really invest my hope into something that matters where I won't be let down or disappointed because it didn't happen too late. That right there is slaying a demon, bro. Every single one of you, when you're able to say, wow, you know what? I'm smoking this cigarette, but I still think I have a soul and I'm going to improve. My brother, you're winning right there. You know why? Because that cigarette won't be in your hands in the future, but your soul will be. But that's all I'm saying, man. 31 chapters, and after this conclusion, you'll see. Every day, bro, that's one person. And if you get some real hope, you know what I'm saying? You get some real, hey, wait a minute, let me defend my soul. Wow, wait a minute, let me ask the obvious question. Wow, why am I doing? I don't need to do all this. Let me set a high standard for myself and value the people I let into my life. Every single one of those actions, bro, we just slaying demons. Because above all else, though, I don't care if the demon gets slayed. I don't. You know why? Because I care if you lose your soul or not. That's all that matters. And that's why I'm saying, you are not, if you want to get to where you want to get to, today we kill it. And you know what I'm talking about killing? We kill this idea that little failures are going to stop us. We kill this idea that a little failure warrants a action to unwind all of the hard things we worked for. No, it doesn't. Do you understand that? I hope you do. A demon wants you to say, little mistake, oh, it's hopeless now. Go backwards. That's it. Get rid of all of it. Don't change your whole life view. No. Fail, succeed, it doesn't matter. But there's something bigger. And that's what it comes down to. So, Chad, I hope you've enjoyed all of these as much as I have. And above all else, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know what's going to happen. Whatever we get faced with, though, I hope you are equipped, and I hope you're ready. Because when it's all said and done, I don't think it'll be sufficient enough to stop you, if you understand what I'm saying right now. And this is important because, again, I like success. I do, and I like seeing good things happen. But I don't want to see avoidable failure. That I hate. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't want to watch any of you go through these PHILOs. Go through every fucking day with me. Only to let the little thing pull you from the mission when it should have been the bigger things. You see what I'm saying? I don't want any of y'all to go through the necessary speed bump and don't turn a speed bump into a wall. Because that's what they want. That's what a demon wants. That's what these invisible forces going against you want. So, Chad, let's get it, baby. Chapter 31, Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. Spies at VWAP. And then Chancellor Scholz says there cannot be an agreement without Ukraine. My dear, my very dear Wormwood, my poppet, my pig's knee. How mistakenly now that all is lost, you come whimpering to ask me whether the terms of affection in which I dress you meant nothing from the beginning. Far from it. Rest assured, my love for you and your love for me are as like two peas. I've always desired you, as you pitiful fool desired me. The difference is that I'm stronger. I think they will give you to me now, or a bit of you. Love you? Why, yes. as a dainty morsel as ever I grew fat on. You have let a soul slip through your fingers. The howl of sharpened famine for that loss re-echoes at this moment through all levels of the kingdom of noise down to the very throne itself. It makes me mad to think of it. How well I know what happened at the instant when they snatched him from you. There was a sudden clearing of his eyes, was there not, as he saw you for the first time and recognized the part you had in him and knew that you had it no longer. Just think, and let it be the beginning of your agony, what he felt at that moment, as if a scab had fallen from an old sore, as if he were emerging from a hideous shell-like tetter, as if he shuffled off for good and all a defiled, wet, clinging garment. By hell, it is misery enough to see them in the mortal days taking off dirtied and uncomfortable clothes and splashing in hot water and giving little grunts of pleasure, stretching their eased limbs. What then of this final stripping, this complete cleansing? The more one thinks about it, the worse it becomes. He got through so easily. No gradual misgivings, no doctor's sentence, no nursing home, no operating theater, no false hopes of life, sheer instantaneous liberation. One moment it seemed to be all of our world. The scream of bombs, the fall of houses, the stink and taste of high explosives on the lips, in the lungs, the feet burning with weariness, the heart cold with horrors, the brain reeling, the legs aching. Next moment, all of this was gone. Gone like a bad dream, never again to be of any account. Defeated, outmaneuvered fool. Did you mark how naturally, as if he'd be born from it, the earth-born vermin entered this new life? How all of his doubts became in the twinkling of an eye ridiculous? I know what the creature was saying to itself. Yes, of course, it's always was like this. All horrors have followed the same course, getting worse and worse, forcing you into some kind of bottleneck, till at the very moment when you thought you must be crushed, behold, you were out of the narrows and all was suddenly well. The extraction hurt more and more, then the tooth was out. The dream became a nightmare, and then you woke. You die, and then you are beyond death. How could I ever have doubted it? So do you get it? There's a lot of artistry. There's a lot of unnecessary description. But take note, because this is the reaction of hell when all of the tricks don't work. This is the end of the book. The patient, like he said, like he rubbed his eyes, all of a sudden he saw the truth. Instead of not asking the obvious, he saw it right in front of him. Instead of giving in to the pain and thinking the pain would last forever, the pain turned to joy. But he's explaining the reaction, and he's saying, I love you, bro, but you failed. And he said, everybody in hell hears it and knows of this. And we put in all of this work, and then just like that, all of these little tricks just for the human to know the truth. So this is the ending. Wormwood failed. And that's what he's now saying to Wormwood, bro. I said I loved you and all of it, and you thought it was nothing. But no, I still do love you, but now I'm probably about to consume you. Why? Because you failed. You put him in front of war. You put him in front of all of this. Yet he opened his eyes. I think for some of you, that applies. I think some of you, in the worst of your moments, I think one day you've seen the truth. Maybe one day you will in the future. And this will be the demon's reaction. That didn't matter the amount of horror, the amount of tiredness, or anything. You didn't give in to the tricks. As he, look, literally, he said, right when do you know what it was? That paragraph describes a light coming on. And that's what he's saying. He's saying right when the patient realized what was going on and made eye contact with you, he knew what you were. He knew what your tricks were. And now he knew you don't have a hold of him anymore. You know that, right? If you know the puppet master, they can't control you anymore. That's kind of what just happened. As he saw you, he also saw them. I know how it was. You reeled back dizzy and blinded, more hurt by them than he had ever been by bombs. The degradation of it, that this thing of earth and slime could stand upright and converse with spirits before whom you, a spirit, could only cower. Perhaps you had hoped that the awe and strangeness of it would dash his joy, but that's the cursed thing. The gods are strange to mortal eyes, and yet they are not strange. He had no faintest conception till he saw the very hour of how they would look, and even doubted their existence. But when he saw them, he knew that he had always known them, and realized what part each one of them had played at many hours in his life when he had supposed himself alone. So that now he could say to them one by one, not who are you, but so it was you all along. All that they were said and said at this meeting woke memories. The dim consciousness of friends about him, which had haunted his solitudes from infancy, was at now last explained. The central music in every pure experience which had always evaded memory was now at last recovered. Recognition made him free of their company almost before the limbs of his corpse became quiet. Only you were left outside. Do you get what he's saying? He's saying the human encountered God. And you thought that the human would encounter God and run away. But that's what he said. The strange thing about humans is that we both doubt God, but we're familiar with God. You know that? I think it's odd. I think it's a very factual thing. Because the difference between us and spirits, if you ever look at any text of how spirits are described, in the presence of a God, they cower, angel or demon. But humans, we cower too sometimes, but also in weird ways, we are both scared of God, but then we kind of are comfortable with him. It's very odd. Trump admin official says deportation flight departed after judge's orders. But that's what he's saying. He's saying when that truth hits and they finally see it, homeboy was realizing all the problems, all the little things that you would have thought would have been a trap. It was God all along. Do you get it? That's what he was saying. It's not a question of who are you. Some of you might realize God, and I don't think it's going to be who are you. It's going to be, oh, that was you all along. When they should have killed me and I made it out alive. When I lost everything, but I still had enough to keep going. When I went through all of this, but somehow I was untouched. Oh, that was you all along. It's not going to be who are you. That's why he's saying the only thing that got left out was the demon. When the truth hits, the light hits, the human had all these realizations and it wasn't overwhelming, but it is this realization of it was you all along. The only person excluded was the demon. He saw not only them, he saw him. This animal, this thing begotten in a bed, could look on him. What is blinding, suffocating fire to you is now a cool light to him. Its clarity itself, and wears the form of a man. You would like, if you could, to interpret the patient's prostration in the presence, his self-abhorrence and utter knowledge of his sins. Yes, Wormwood, a clearer knowledge even than yours. On the analogy of your own choking and paralyzing sensations when you encounter the deadly air that breathes from the heart of heaven. But it's all nonsense. Pains he may still have to encounter, but they embrace those pains. They would not barter them for any earthly pleasure. All the delights of sense or heart or to intellect with which you could once have tempted him, even the delights of virtue itself, now seem to him in comparison but as half nauseous attractions of a rattled harlot who would seem to a man who hears that his true beloved, whom he has loved all his life and he had believed to be dead, is alive and is now at the door. He is caught up in the world where pain and pleasure take on a transfinitive value, and all all our arithmetic is dismayed. Once more, the inexplicable meets us. Next to the course of useless tempters like yourself, the greatest curse upon us is the failure of our intelligence department. If only we could find out what he is really up to. Alas, the knowledge in itself so hateful and mawkish a thing should yet be necessary for power. Sometimes I am almost in despair. All that sustains me is the conviction that our realism, our rejection in the face of all temptations, of all silly nonsense and claptrap, must win in the end. Meanwhile, I have you to settle with. Most truly do I sign myself, your increasingly and ravenously affectionate Uncle Screwtape. Do you get that last one? He's saying the human even saw himself. There was even a time where the human realized how inadequate he was. The human realized there was nothing good about him. But he did not trade any of that in for a vice, even a fake virtue. He said even the delights of fake virtue couldn't get him. Wow. What he's saying, it's just like, it's the difference, man. Imagine thinking the love of your life died, and then they are at your doorstep. Doesn't matter what happened. Think about how you would act. He's saying even in the full knowledge of how disgusting humans are, which the human knows more than the demon, even then, they didn't trade it in for destruction. They traded it in for a light. Yes, ravenously. That's why he ended it. Because like he said in the beginning, he's probably going to get eaten now. But Chad, that is it. So at one point in your journey, all these tricks and traps, once you realize the demon, the light comes on. And when the light comes on, my friend, there you have it. It's all of those things. So I hope you have enjoyed it. NVIDIA is talking about the second half when they're releasing the chip. Blackwell Ultra AI Factory paves way. Second half of 2025 for Blackwell Ultra. But yeah, man, I hope y'all get this one. I would reread it. I think it's a very, very good book. But this is why I'm saying, man, I want the light to come on. I think some of you will realize, even in your own mistakes, how powerful you are. Better yet, how powerful something bigger than you is. And I think you won't give in to the temptations and the cheap substitutions for the reality of what we are. But again, don't let a little failure, don't let these little traps of not asking the obvious get you to take a small thing and give up the most important. So, Chad, I hope you appreciated this one and enjoyed it, but I hope you take this to the bank for the rest of your life. But that is your philosophy. Take that to the bank. And that is your philosophy, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are subscribed. We're live Monday through Friday, 30 minutes before open. Drop your thumbs up on the video. Here on mobile, press hot chat. X out the chat. Hit the thumbs up button. Second link for the nightly Watchlist and mine channels. First link for the Screaming Large Boot Camp and real estate. Yes. I don't know. We'll see what we read next. I have a bunch of G.K. Chesterton to go over. And then, yeah, you got those NVIDIA comments. Those are on the wire. And then, yeah, I think we're chilling. So let's get you some post, Uncle. And then, yalla. Long time. Check me. Yeah. Dollar for the tacos, $1 for the chicken. Used to think life rough then, but now I'm reminiscing. Dream is feeling distant. Supposed to have her, shoulda had her, but now I have her. So frustrating. so irate. So I'm just saying, why the fuck we so patient? If this was 68, we would've had a riot. Now you speaking for the people and they tell you be quiet. I ain't buying it. Little guy defend the MNC, anoint them at the DNC. Why your social movement always benefit the S&P? The first place to look for enemies. Enemies, not your fucking family. Know your core beliefs, I hope you see the war beneath. Forget about the future, they say only grab what's in your reach. They ain't smiling at you, it's a battle and they showing deep. Taught you how to criticize, so wisdom stay beneath your feet. Man, I'm feeling overlooked. They ain't even hungry, but they telling us that we cook. Hard to read the room if you can't even read a book. Yeah, hard to fake a smile when they sewn our mouths shut. Fuck, we won't even hear this. You won't even feel this. Jealousy override empathy and realness. A corporation steal this, repackage it and reel it. Evil so fearless, it's so shameless. Saying I'm blameless. The generation filming in the moment won't say shit. Why we call it brain dead when it felt like our soul dead? Or maybe we just sold it. Oh shit.
Some people don't even have dreams, you know what I'm saying? But if you blessed enough to have a dream, chase it, bro.
I had a dream like Martin, then I heard a couple stories. Never met my heroes, never had one. Never wanted things I never had, son. I got it, then I grabbed them. Looking back, these bitches Southeast sad them. Come on, don't ignore your sword for the war. Armor's no good if you leave that shit at home. I don't care if that match up with the drum. I ain't young, I ain't care about looking dumb. Out my way, we could talk when I'm done. Does it look like I'm finished? Even if I was, dog, I do my own dishes. Why the fuck you in my business? I ain't tryna be a menace. Need a couple minutes, but you're talking in your bitch and just show me that you don't get it. Look, now I wasted your time trying to reprimand, explain the basic shit so you could understand. I ain't being mean the way I teach. The big leagues ain't throwing underhand. I'm not the bad guy, I'm the best coach that you ever had. Something like LaMelo's dad. Mama was an immigrant, $5 an hour working with Brillo pads. We got some things we shouldn't have, so I can feel down, but I don't ever think I'm really sad. Life a miracle, but I won't give you one. But I could teach you shit, and you'll walk away with dividends. Wish you'll buy more, and then you'll wish you did it young. You missed the first harvest, but tell me about the second one. Trying to build while looking at the clouds. I'm looking at my hand, then I'm looking at the ground. Peter walked on water but fell. When he looked around, I heard that story all my life. I think I start to get it now. Slow in the fast lane, answers in my last name. They really didn't listen, that's a damn shame. But that don't mean my plans changed. Maybe just the landscape did what I said without a handshake. 3,004 an ounce, that sound like a fair rate. Word is gold, they only kept theirs too late. So I'm out with your new face. A snake can move a few ways. And life a bitch that lie about how the fruit tastes. Welcome back.
I heard that story my whole life. I think I start to get it now. Facts, though. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Understand. Long term.
Long term.
All right. KBSX. Oh, we saw that one earlier. But yeah, we're back, baby. So you got a couple of the Amazon ones. They something with SMCI as well, too. But it's not really going crazy. What a disappointing Super Bowl. For another day. Thank you, my friend. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's go. It's a long, long mission. Work, baby. And to enjoy it, man. Enjoy life. Be at ease. Don't take things so seriously. That's it. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to run over a liberal, but other than that, I'm going to try to avoid it. Yeah, bro. Apparently LT, and then it happened to another guy, too. So that's the second time. They didn't tell me about the first one. So one of the one of the cult agents was driving it in Southern California, and then they had an issue with somebody too. So in the last week, 2 issues driving the Cybertruck with random concerned citizens. I don't know if you could call them that. Yo, Coherus. Whoa, coherent, COHR. Check news on that. Coherent. What is this? And then something about baby food. That's with Abbott. Justice Department talks with Southwest to resolve U.S. lawsuits over chronically delayed flights. That's not related to coherent. Carry a water. You can't in Cali, bro. You'll go to jail. You got an ad to meet Slavic women over 40. What is your algo? I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're interested in... I will go out on a limb and say, because I've not gotten those ads. I've gotten, I think on Zero Hedge, I've seen them before. But yeah, that's your algorithm if it's on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what coherent is. You got a headline there, Justice Department and Southwest. I mean, dude, it's just really weird. I don't know, man. But, like, this is what I was saying. Like, you could be nice to people, but, like, I think being nice to people, some people really don't, like, they don't get it. Because I'm like, why are they doing this? Like, do you guys, like, not know what's going to happen next? Like, it's like a very logical, like, escalate. Like, it's escalation. That's what's going to happen. And then either Elon and Trump are going to raise the punishments to an abnormal level, or you're going to have people who get sick of it and they're going to fight back. So I don't get why people are over something very minor. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, Elon Musk. So you want to go destroy random vehicles that you would even tell me he didn't make because he just bought the company. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This is totally some like Antifa funded bullshit because nobody in their right mind would escalate this. I'm telling you, it's for real. And even if you like believe that Elon's the devil, I feel you, but don't participate in this shit. It's really weird because this only escalates negatively. Do you get what I'm saying? This only leads to them making some extreme punishment that doesn't make sense, or it leads to people fighting each other. Do you guys understand that? Maybe I have to say this when we go public more, but yeah, I don't know why. Like, this is odd, bro. I really can't believe it. It doesn't even matter about the stock manipulation. This is just like I'm saying, this only ends up bad. Do you realize that? For everybody. There's nobody wins in this situation. So the guy's not really a Nazi. How come I don't see anybody fucking ravaging an Adidas store? I don't see them trying to tear down Spotify or Apple Music because Kanye is a literal Nazi. So what are we doing right now? Because it's very, very weird. Because if you go after, it's like I'm telling you, this only ends up negatively for everybody. Nobody wins. It either leads to more powers and punishment from the government, or it leads to literal civil fighting from people saying, I'm not going to stand here and get fucking harassed for no reason. In the beginning, I thought it was like little situations, but like I'm saying, in the last 7 days, I've had 2 situations with my truck. Granted, I haven't been driving it, but 2 different people lending tips, and one of our other agents has been stopped driving his Tesla and been like harassed. No vandalism yet on our vehicles, but then again, I mean, the guys driving them are pretty big. That's why I'm like, who in their right mind is walking up to lending tips trying to start a physical confrontation? That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. I get it. If I was driving it, I would pick on me too. But but even the other guy is like 6'3", our other agent. He's huge. So I'm like, I don't know, bro. This is kind of, I'm not following, bro. So they're not vandalizing the cars. They're just like getting in the way and like being weird about it. We'll be fine. Well, I mean, you guys know how it is. I'll tell you stuff and then just pay attention. Mark my words, if this keeps escalating, it's either going to end up with government expansion of powers or it's going to end in a little civil infighting that leads to the government stepping in. That's it. This only ends in one way. It's bad for everybody, I promise you. There's no way. This isn't even like a normal like civil rights activist campaign. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the LA riots were because of improper jailing of people. At least George Floyd, you had somebody going to prison or killed for something. You get what I'm saying? This doesn't even line up with the last 100 years of civil rights movements. None of this makes any sense. It's literally, it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. That's why I'm saying all that happens is a restriction of freedoms and liberty and government expansion because dumbasses. That's all that happens. There's no, what are you fighting for? Do you want Elon to say he's not a Nazi? He already said he's not a Nazi. So it's just like, this is what we were talking about. What's the goal? If you absorb people's pain, what's the solution? There's zero forgiveness. There's zero solution in this outcome. What is the solution? Spy is waking up. Again, the Qs are the only ones. They killed all the spy plays, though. I had some good ones, but like I told you, the clock, that burned another 2 hours. You could double dip if you like. Jail is the solution. Not before they fuck with civil liberties. Because that's what I'm saying. That's all this leads to. Because then they're going to say, now if you do this, the punishment for a random thing that was normally not punished, they're going to make it extreme. You see what I'm saying? Or then, depending on if it leads to a fight, people are going to step in, and it's just going to be like a riot situation. And if somebody loses their life or not, they're going to change some of those laws as well, too. Trump on Putin. All right. It was a very productive call. That's why we're popping. We're working quickly to have a complete ceasefire. Many elements of a contract of peace were discussed. Process now in full force and effect. We will hopefully, for the sake of humanity, get the job done. Many contracts, process now full force. We will be working quickly to have a complete ceasefire. Okay, so now Trump is talking and we're getting our pop. If you're going to go for a daily, go for the shitty ones. Yeah, it's the same calls. What? So I got one. They're kind of expensive now. On the first red candle, pick them up. Or you could go for the 565s, I think. No, 566 is the lagger. 564 is the money spot. And then 565, but they already moved up double. So if this pop fades, you'll lose 6 cents a contract. So again, people are reacting. I'm going to start with a small one. Actually, no, just wait till it goes red. Hold on. Because like I'm saying, first red candle, if you could get those 564s at 20, that's money. Even 30 is not bad, but you'll need a little bit more. But yeah, so Trump is going to sign the bill. And then, 5-7. You know what? You're right. I like that way better. I was trying to be greedy on the dailies. Low key, just punt till tomorrow. You're right. I think that's a way better play. They're still expensive, though. Okay, but Trump confirming that. I'm doing a 574 for tomorrow. So please don't gamble on that. I'm telling you, because I'm figuring most of you are on the same page as me and won't be a jackass. But every time I give you guys a play, somebody ruins it. So hopefully I made a good investment by telling you. Otherwise, you could pay $100 a month for stream alerts. Let me know. I don't like today, but I like the piece headlines. I just didn't like. Yeah, see, you gotta wait. It's a good time though, just because now you're paying that little jump premium, but you're literally buying everything at the bottom. But just get it back for tomorrow. I'm not on the Fridays. I'm on the tomorrows. Your email, you gotta do it where you signed up. Go through the Teachable. Okay. Those plays didn't even come. Those plays went down 2 cents, a cent. So, yeah, that candle. But now watch the daily. If you really want to get greedy, you could double dip the dailies now, the ones I told you. I'm still in the XLP. I wanted to get rid of those, but we have one more. I think for the end of the week, I'm going to push them. Because they came back up after getting clapped, but we need a day where they run. It's been almost a week and a half. But, yeah. Again, if you have the stream alerts and know about that play, though, that's why I've been saying, please don't post them in here. Do you understand? Because if you know I have that play, that means you were alerted when I bought them, right? So then that means you would get alerted when I sold them. So you know the answer to that. So please do not threaten your stream alerts membership. VWAP test. We'll see. I think bonds, we have nothing else to follow. You're just playing on tomorrow. And then whatever Trump says after the bell. But generally, this is ending the back-to-back green days. But if it still holds, I mean, seasonality is decent. Tomorrow's Powell. So you're either going to run down or run up leading into Powell to give you cushion, probably. No, we might. It doesn't have. Today's been really weird. The premiums move, though. But again, today has just been about slowing it down. If you chop it, they just ran out the clock on most plays. I think I have a better idea. I'm gonna park the Cybertruck in down. Do you guys want to do this with me this weekend? Is anybody down? Let's go to downtown San Diego. Let's park the Cybertruck and we'll take a baseball bat. And I'll let everybody take a swing if they do an interview. You see what I'm saying? So I'll be like, hey, if you want to vandalize my car, just tell me why. Can you please tell us what's your name, where you're from? And then, okay. And then if they answer, we'll give them a baseball bat and we'll let them take one swing. I think we could work that out. Abdul Mustafa. Should I bring Abdul Mustafi out? It's been a while, bro. It's been a while. But I'm kind of down. I say, hello. I hear in America they have a lot of political dissident because Elon is a Nazi. I come to America to interview the Democratic people and talk to them on how they plan to stop the fascist revolution. I am here with Kyle. Kyle, tell me, Kyle. Kyle, why is this a threat to the patriarchy? Tell me, please. What does this mean? Huh? I think I could do it. Qualcomm dying. Uh-oh, hot dog. Doesn't Qualcomm have an event? You guys haven't seen the other one, huh? Trump on Putin will be working for a complete ceasefire. Same one. You guys don't remember my old one? Yeah. So I should play that for the chat. Which one is it? Interviewing Trump, the trading fraternity. You guys don't remember the OG one? 8 years ago, I made this video. Are you guys ready? This one's great. See, if this doesn't highlight that I have always used my knowledge of politics to troll both sides, you don't understand me. If y'all really think I have favorites, you don't get it. That's it. Democrats were just ruining the country. I had to vote for Trump. Other than that, here you go. This is probably, I had a lot of fun doing this. So if you don't remember, back when Donald Trump was going to get elected in 2016, people were still making big deals about it. So there was a big debate between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. So I went to Las Vegas during that debate, and I pretended that I was from another country, and I interviewed people. So here are the results, if you have never seen this. Viewer discretion advised. It's kind of offensive. Next generation chip will be named Feynman. Feynman chips will arrive in 2028. So now you have a new chip 3 years out, not Blackwell. Feynman? Have you seen? You might have seen this. It's old. This is an 8-year-old video. Jesus. Hashtag Pussygate. That's crazy. I don't edit my videos after I post them. So if that's not testament to it, I don't know why that's the hashtag. That's crazy. Is that because when he was saying grab him by the... That's wild, dude. That's all in my video. It literally says Pussygate. Oh, man, I'm so ahead of my time. I know. That's it. That's why they just ban me and then they steal my content. That's why you're like, oh, if I do the other one, it'll go viral. No, it'll get a decent amount of views through my base, and then they're going to put a more politically, less offensive person, and then they'll recreate it, and then they'll push that. And then there'll be sponsorships and all. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but here, this is a great video. I wonder what happened to this lady.
I'm just saying that, as long as you believe in God, that's good.
Allah.
You can call him Allah. You can call him Sauce Creator.
They call him Jesus.
They can call him Jesus, Yahshua, Yahweh.
Harambe. Hello, it is Abdul Mustafi here from Bahrain. We're here to document the democratic process. I thought that the American public would be a little more politically active, but this is our public expression area, as you see here. Very nice. Wow. So not so bad, but let's see what happens. So okay, why is...
Hold on. NVIDIA Blackwell RTX Pro comes to workstations and servers.
Donald Trump why is he concerned with aliens? Is it a real threat?
Well, they're bankrupting our country. We're importing poverty.
Do you guys have the aliens here?
Oh yeah.
Oh, all over.
Yeah.
No way.
Killed all these people.
It was aliens. So then there is a real threat from but can't the aliens, they could fly?
But all Green parties worldwide stand for social justice, ecological wisdom, grassroots democracy, and nonviolence.
So you are vegan?
No.
So for Trump, there has been, they try to,
Come
they
on,
do
it's
this in
some
my
good
country
one-liners,
for
bro.
a political candidate, they smear him, they put the hooker with him, they do all of this, they show the private pictures he sends.
Wow.
Oh, it's very dirty. What is this?
It's Billy Boy.
Rap.
We have a candidate that doesn't belong there. Hillary should not even be running.
She should be in
She
jail.
should be in prison.
No, is it because she is a woman or no?
No.
This is where they have the free speech zone set up.
I thought everywhere here is free speech.
That's what I thought.
What would Trump have to do for you not to vote for him?
maybe drop the N-word. That's about it. There's not too much.
What is the N-word? The aliens could fly though.
Okay, you want to fool around, huh?
Dude, I'm dead-eye just staring at her. I don't laugh at all. I don't crack.
No, serious. What is
illegal alien? Alien is a legal term. It is not alien.
That's why I asked. I said, why are they so concerned?
Alien.
How you say this on the back? Jesus. This is not candidate.
No.
But I thought police.
No.
I thought the police protect you.
They protect you if you're white.
So then why are you scared?
I don't want to say it. I'll say it. I don't care. It's only a word. But if he was half of my videos calling somebody, it's a bad thing. It's very offensive to people.
That's bad?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's very, very bad.
No way. You are voting for
Donald Trump.
This is him?
This is Bill Clinton.
You speak of Allah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. Is this made in China?
Everything is made in China.
Everything?
Almost.
How do you know?
We got my friend Abu Mustafi singing.
I forgot, bro.
God bless America. From
Bro, they let me sing.
Which happens to be over there by the Middle East.
Thank you. So I am.
Yeah, bro, I forgot. They let me in a bar and they let me sing. God bless America. Oh man.
I don't say that to the black man.
It's very disrespectful.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Caught with a deadly weapon or even.
It's treason.
For giggles.
What does this mean? Okay, so who do you want to win election? Dump on Trump. So why do you hold this up?
Because he's a rapist.
Oh, but do they say this about Donald Trump too? Can I talk to you for a second? We are doing documentary for back home.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Would be one thing that would definitely be his final.
I want to address the people for a nice. مش بكلم في the Arabic. You see the word.
You realize what happened with this guy? I got this dude to say the N-word because he was trying to explain it, and I said, no way, that's bad. And he really believed me, bro. So I'm trying to show him that I'm making a public service announcement explaining how offensive it is. But he was lost, bro, and he was like, oh, shit.
N-word is مش كويس. Yes. So he still had to give up the boat.
He sold his own yacht to pay his debt.
Okay, so it's good.
Which is reorganization.
So
and our country needs a big reorganization.
So America should go bankrupt.
If you don't.
Oh, that is.
We do have free speech on the corner, though.
But why I thought free speech was only in that box.
Wow. Roll the camera.
This is rolling,
this guy was ready, bro.
Okay, good.
He thought he was in a real production.
Even though neither party.
Oh, wait, vote thirds. Who is that?
Bring back our jobs.
But
do you see Chevys being driven in Japan? We can look at the street right here and see 1 million foreign cars. Do you see Chevy? We hardly see Chevy or Ford on our street, let alone.
Is it that a Ford?
That's one Ford.
Okay.
But none of those are.
So then if Donald Trump said the one...
Oh, all right. Well, you guys go watch it. I forgot about this. But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys want to do it again? Should we go do this with all the fucking Elon? We need to give me the right event. You are white. Why are you worried? What's wrong? I don't get it. Wait. Why are you... It doesn't make sense. Hold on. Dude, I have the full clip. I can't believe they let me do that. Bro, I got up in front of a bar in like one of the casinos, and they handed me the mic, and they let me sing God Bless America as Abdul Mustafi. Yeah, bro. That was crazy. I forgot about that. Oh, man. Summer Fridays, you want me to just make pranks? We'll try, man. I don't know. I see my opportunity again. Because that's what I was saying, bro. Like, some of y'all really, I mean, we had to save our country recently, but I like making fun of everybody, bro. I love it. Like, especially when, because then you could highlight the irony of some of the comments. That's why. Oh, man, that was great. Dude, that was great. Nah, my favorite one, sadly, was the there's a candidate that shouldn't even be running. Nah, it's totally unqualified. Is it because she's a woman? Oh, yeah, I told you, very offensive. Hopefully you understand all the jokes there, but the video where you were trying to get girls in your sports car is called a gold digger prank. If you say it like that, it definitely makes me seem a lot creepier. But yeah, I haven't done a gold digger prank in a while, but that one, it would have been good, bro. I think if I picked a different location. New prank videos. We'll see. I want to do. I mean, listen, if people are fucking with my Tesla, I think it's time, bro. Pranking final presidential debate is the video. But like I'm saying, I think we should do that. I'll let people vandalize my truck if they do an interview. I just want to know why. Like, so what do you hope to accomplish by Hertz billionaire truck he does not own? What happened? NVIDIA launches family of open reasoning AI models for developers and enterprises. Is that what? They got NVIDIA AI, open NVIDIA? Does this year look announces Isaac Groot N1, the world's first open humanoid robot foundation model. Are they still going? Jesus, this guy.
Universe to condition Cosmos and using Cosmos.
Okay, well, I'll come back to it. I'll answer the good questions and then I'll play NVIDIA. We'll go back and forth. But I said it on the watch list the other day. I really believe that this year we either bounce wickedly hard off of the 200-day and then we start running back up again, or we don't see another new high of 2025. So the last time Powell took hands off the market and even the policy and everything else wasn't aligning, the market didn't hit a new high. So that's something I think a lot of people have made a mistake on. Some people think we'll have downside, but they still think we'll have a new high. I don't believe that. I believe that if we really are going hands off, detox this bitch, do that, then yeah, I don't think you see a new high of all of 2025. Otherwise, if we bounce, then we hit a new high, and then we talk about detoxing from there. But for now, it's either or. Like I said, I still really believe Donald Trump and everything is going to lead to good things or bad things. I don't know which one yet. We're inching in both directions. I think a lot of people are overreacting, but above all else, those are the two outcomes. It's going to be a major year. I don't think we cuck. I don't think we do nothing. That's why I think it's easy. It's either we go really high or we go really low, and that's a beaut because you just went up 50% in 2 years. Again, 2 back-to-back 20% years. History says we got a big one. I think you need to save the bond market, but I don't know what happens to equities, but diversification is the answer. You should have nothing to worry about. If you really understand my plan and what I'm saying, you should get why I believe that, because I don't care. Like, if you're diversified and then you're building cash or you got a decent amount of cash, you already got winners and everything, I don't understand it. There's not, you're going to win no matter what. No, diversification. Long-term always wins, but if you're diversified right now, I genuinely believe there's nothing to worry about. If you don't realize, like, the media and everybody, they're trying to get you to go one-sided. Have you guys noticed that? Everybody wants you to, Disney pop. Whoa, check Disney. The NVIDIA Research Disney Next Gen Open Source Newton Physics Engine. So NVIDIA and Disney, That's that little thing, bro. Yeah, to develop Newton physics expected to be available this year. Wow. So yeah, Disney just got in the AI race now. Because you guys remember that little Disney thing? Yeah, Google is part of it. You remember that little thing where they would walk and it would have this simulated floor? I think that's what they're talking about. It's pretty cool. Mary Poppins. Your account is 10K. I'm holding over 20% cash. I think you should buy. Especially because even then, with a smaller account, you could actually buy with less punishment in a weird way. So I think there's a reason why we have the rules. I think once you're above 20, you could start picking. I still think you should buy value. I don't think you should be dumb with your money. But like I said, you don't need more than 20%. And then think about it. Like I'm saying, everybody wants you to go all in on one direction. All in AI, all in on cash, all in on this, all in on that. The answer is a little bit of everything. Because no matter what happens, you're going to be able to respond. And you'll have some that does good, some that does bad. And I don't get why. I heard it a little bit this morning. I heard a couple people bring up diversification, and they shut them up real quick. They moved on, but just straight up, bro, diversification is the answer. So that's why I say that, and that's why people before me have followed these rules, because it works. It works that way, and you're good. You're stacking, you want it. No, don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Build Whirlpool and stack it appropriately, but don't let it get out of hand, because that's a high yielder. So you know what's going to happen with Whirlpool. It's either going to recover and yield a lot less, and you won't be able to get that, or it's going to get clapped like any of the other high yielders do until it recovers. So just be careful. Be careful. That's why I'm saying just a little bit of everything. Diversification sucks when you don't know what's happening or when it feels like you're missing out. But I'm telling you, it'll all come around. I think Warren Buffett's a good guy. Well, not morally, but yeah, I don't think he's bad. Your mentor without knowing it? Well, hey, man, use it, though. That's it. And then if you claim I'm your mentor without knowing it and you doing some fuck shit, then no. You know what I'm saying? They know the voice. They know the rules. So stick with it, man. I want to see you guys do good. And like I'm saying, we've already went through a very difficult 5 years. And some of you got in at different stages. But when it's all said and done, this year is going to be wild. There's going to be opportunity. So handle it the right way and do it. That's what I'm saying. Move with purpose. It's time. This is now the time to put away the dumb shit. We don't need to focus on that. You know the rules. You know what works. Stick with that and live it. You live out everything, bro. I feel you, and I got your back. But remember, if you start to deviate, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I can't help you once you break from the rules. So stick to them. He doesn't like to diversify. Oh, he does like to diversify. That's why they say Warren Buffett, they say do as Warren Buffett does, not what he says. Charlie Munger doesn't like diversification, and rest his soul. But yeah, go look at Berkshire's assets. They're diversified. So I'm diversified, but not in the traditional sense. And I agree with Warren Buffett there. You don't want to just buy every industry. But, I ignore energy. I ignore certain things. But you go look at his mix, it's not all the same stuff, and he has different industries, value. I agree with him more than everything. Him, Munger, and Benjamin Graham, I am way closer to those strategies than anyone else because that's what I want. I want to be them. I want to be, that is what I want in life. Nobody else. Nothing else has ever attracted me. So I like intelligent investor. I like investing. I don't care if you tell me I'm going to make a majority of my money in the last 20 years of my life. If that means it's something of that scale, I'm fine with that. Because that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? And like, I love the moment I learned from Warren Buffett, intelligent investor, Benjamin Graham, Munger, and when I was a kid and got it, it made sense to me. I have no idea how to describe it, but that's where I knew deep down in my heart, like I knew about houses, and I want you guys to have the same thing. I just knew that was like everything being spit in Intelligent Investor is facts. It's pure facts. It will never get outdated. Don't let a dumbass tell you it doesn't apply anymore. And welcome to money, because we're still on the same macroeconomic system as like the 40s or the 70s. So, yeah, I'm a big fan on that. And I think a lot of you, if you respect it, it will respect you. Spy chillin'. I know, puts and calls, meat grinder for real though. Dude, even those late stage calls are down 20 now. Very bad. This is how yesterday was, and then we came out. I hit a couple plays, but I did not do good on my puts and calls. Every single random news pop, though, I hit. There was one I punted on, or I think one I missed. Which one was it? No, I hit UBS. Was that it? No, I canceled that one. MDT, that was the one that whiffed. How many stocks is too many? I mean, you just don't want to get out of hand, but just as long as it's try not to add more than 12 stocks a year, because then that means you're buying more than one brand new name a month. That's a lot. It's been a nice 5 years. Oh no, man. It's like, bro, do you guys realize it? I don't realize it. It's just dawning upon me. Do you guys not realize we have faced the most difficult 5 years of the stock market ever? Do you understand that? So the fact, I'm blown away. I didn't God is good, not me, because I don't think I did that good. But I know God is good because, dude, there's no way we just made it through that half decade with the accounts that we have. Because it was very difficult. I'm telling you, there was so many more historical, never seen before events in that 5 years that although I'm like, damn, I can't believe some people sold, I could understand, but you had to stick to the rules. But like, dude, people were going, it was the wildest experiment ever. You got fucking shut down the economy, pump the stimulus, run up the inflation, run up the markets, run up crypto, bring it down with rate hikes, let it drop, and then bring it back up on some AI bullshit, let it double from there, just breaking 40, 50-year trends in bonds and dollar and stocks, everything, bro. So it wasn't easy, man. It was not easy. That's why I'm like, damn, bro. I see SMCI dumping. I saw it earlier. I think they announced a partnership. It seemed to be Sell the News. Yeah, I see SMCI printing, but it's been doing that ever since the NVIDIA said they had that stack thing. So, yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, though. In a weird way, stay humble, but be, you should be glad that you have a long term right now. And if you really did make it through, I know some of you feel new and shit, but, oh, believe me, bro, these last 5 years were not easy. I only think it gets easier from here. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've seen way easier years in the stock market than the last 5. So if it gets just as hard or harder, we already know how to handle that. But I'm just saying, like, it's probably only going to get easier from here. But then again, don't have a false hope. You never know. But all I'm saying is 5 years to build. If you built the long term there and stuck with it, good for you. because that was not an easy task. And I know it may seem easy when you look back. You're like, well, that's what I was supposed to do. But yeah, it's not. It wasn't that easy. It really was not that easy, man. So that's why I'm like, man, God is good. It's a blessing, bro. Arguably been easier decades than the past 5 years. Yeah, I agree. Because that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, even when people are, like, even when I explain meta, like, was meta an awesome play? Yeah. But you guys don't think it's weird that was just 2 years ago? How the fuck did I pick up 600% on an equity in 24 months? What are we talking about? That's not an easy market. How did that stock go that low and that high in the span of 36 months? What? Not to mention the NVIDIAs and everything else that did that shit. That's why I'm saying, like, that's not easy. Because then the people who bought the other shit, and then you don't want to buy it, and then again, that's why we miss stuff. We're like, oh, it's gonna go lower. It's a wild concept if you really think about it. It is. It's like it's historically exaggerated. The moves are exaggerated. Like, this is what Buffett. That's what I'm saying. Like, Buffett, Benjamin Graham, it gets exuberant and then depressed, but it just we haven't seen some of these things, and then it's just over exaggerating these moves either briefly or for a couple months or a couple quarters, and then the exact opposite to the other side. But meanwhile, all of the underlying factors are still like shaky. So fun times. But you did it, baby. You did it. So shout out to long term. There's a timeline where we caved. You know what I'm saying? There's another timeline where there's a Colt and there's Josh. But in 2022, they sold out. So imagine what it would be like. But I guess we'll never know. It's the #1 champion. Yeah, the long term it might go down. But it comes right back up. We just touched down in London now. And they passed them a bill. Just spending because the war is nil. Just sold out all the floor seats. Ukraine and Zelensky, I got more beef. Take me on where I want to see LA. No news. All I see is NVIDIA, left and right. Only headlines. Oh, did they end the NVIDIA? I guess so. They did kill those calls. They did that. They just burned in the clock. I'm glad we have till tomorrow, though. One thing to pursue when you have enough capital is holding foreign stocks in the respective currencies. I don't think you need money. You just need to deal with it. That's just like more savvy. But you're right. So if it's for most people, if it's easy and the fee's not that much, don't fucking worry about it. But if you're savvy enough and willing to actively manage, that's a very good idea. But not for, like, that's what I'm saying. If it's going to be too complex and, you know, I think it's a skill issue more than anything. But then sometimes it's negligible. That's what I was saying with, like, Baidu and the other. Southwest, they had a DOJ headline earlier that was bad, but now it's popping. Check. No other airline is up. If that, yeah, bro, check Southwest. They've already gapped up the contracts. I want to buy one of these plays. 34 call weekly. I'm not going to touch it, but if you want that, it's already up, though. That's why I'm not buying it. It's too expensive, but if that keeps going, those will hit. Ooh, some of you got them at 7. I like that at 7, not at 9. So not a recommendation. I didn't play it. I'm just telling you. But that's moving outside of the norm. It's good, but it's up a lot. That play was down 50% a second ago. So do you see what I'm saying? I really want to long term with you. You could be my long term boy, my long term. I discover on the high. Spy just chilling. Hey, man, we'll take it. It sucks, though. You ended the back-to-back streak, though. Well, Jerome Powell's going to be fun, but look, practically pinned for 4 hours, 6 hours. So you guys, wow, we only have 30 minutes. So you guys realize it, right? That means tomorrow you're going to have way more juice. Because then I guess you did kind of move 1%. That's building up, Habibi. Oh, where's Intel? Okay, Love's still going. Spy trying to fight. Intel, yeah. Just tweaking. The Southwest went up. I don't have them. Hold on. Okay, coming down again, right when you think you're coming up. It's been like that all day, though. Like I said, the premiums move, though. So you can make money on the scalps, and they're moving in the right direction. Like, that's the weird part about today, is I really like the options premiums. They're moving way better, but the problem is that you're not going anywhere. You see what I'm saying? They just burn the clock. That's it, just up, down. It's like they took the move and then just compacted it. But then you went nowhere. $1.2 priced in. That's not bad. But we'll see. I mean, remember, as of late, we've kind of been getting into higher pricing on some of these events. But then just like the CPI, we like legit might not do anything. Workhorse announced changes. I remember that was earlier. There was a DOJ thing that they dropped. I'm not playing any. I didn't even play Southwest. I just called that out because I noticed it's moving oddly different than any of the other airlines. Bank of Canada are announcing upcoming adjustments to debt distribution framework. I assume you get rid of your long term if financials got much worse. You assumed wrong. No, my long term is based on 10 years minimum. So that's the whole point. I've been banning people for that, Victoria. So you better watch out, okay? OG rules of the long term, 10 years minimum. Don't buy anything if you won't hold it for 10 years minimum. Does that mean to restrict you? No. It's so you really think about what you're buying, and then that's how we judge success. The only time you're selling your long term is if you're buying a house or you're going to upgrade it to a better asset of more value. That's typically not a stock. Growing up, you thought everyone had a 401k. A lot of people do, but not everybody manages it. And then if you don't have like a job like that offers it, you could not have a 401k. And then 401ks are great. I don't know if you guys like know how to use them. You already have a lot of knowledge from here, but just like your long term and then the tax benefits, and if you're really going to hold till retirement, dude, it's a great thing. It's partly why your stock market is rigged to go up. $12.34. What up, I don't know how to say your name, so I don't want to butcher it. Or I don't want to say anything that I don't know what I'm saying. Your friend quit his job, took out his 401k, and spent it all, and went back to work. I know. Yeah. So, like, my sister, you know my sister had a lot of money saved up? And then you know what she did? I want to travel the world. Oh, yeah. Experience. Oh, yeah. Do it for the experience. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at me. Oh. Yeah. She literally spent all her money traveling. It's like, you fucker. But it sucks because now I want to travel. You know, my mom is like excited because now my mom, I keep telling her, because I'm like, I want to travel now. She's like, good. My mom thought I was kind of weird. She's like, I thought you were going to just stay inside your whole life. She said, do it while you're young, while you could do it. Wow. Mm-hmm. Priceless memories. I mean, I thought like traveling the world makes you smarter. She just came back an extreme liberal. So I'm like, how did you wasted all your money, saw the world, and now you came back with a world view of a smaller bubble? How does that happen? So yeah. And then Joe, are you here? Joe with the property. I already have you a buyer if you want it. We just got to work on that price. I think I have 2 buyers for you. None of them are going to buy it at the price you listed it at, but I could get you 2 offers, either one where literally we just represent you and then you just pay us the commission, or I have another guy a little lower. YouTube clap me? Oh, really? Do you not hear me? Did you hear me? Well, I don't know if he's here. If your number's in the email, I'll call you. But I found buyers already for that property. I'm surprised. I didn't think. I sent it to one guy, and then he sent it. But, yeah, I have 2 buyers potentially. I think one of them is more legit and confirmed. But otherwise, I could get that property gone in 30 days if you really need it. Less, probably. There's a saying, the more you want an experience or change the world will change you instead. What trading? I got banned from Bloomberg, so I don't have a terminal. I created my own. So, yeah, I don't really use a terminal. This is E-Trade Pro. I have my own little newswire and little thing I made, but, yeah. Dude, Bloomberg's a bunch of fucking idiots, dude. You know why? Because I found a Twitter page, and it has all of the pictures that I want. Like, do you guys not realize I was spending all that money just for fucking pretty pictures? Because everything else, I could do it on my own. So they literally banned me. And I'm like, you fucking idiots. I could get all of them now. All of them. All you do is, you just follow the people You follow the people who work at Bloomberg. That's it. That's it. All these dumbasses who work at Bloomberg, they post the valuable media content that I would pay for. Like the good charts and all of that, and like the random data sets. Yeah, all there. Container ships are cool, but somebody will post it. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, that's crazy. I'm like, y'all really just out of, y'all didn't like it, huh? They gonna patch it now? Good. I hope they do. Clapped again. That's so weird why I'm getting clapped. It's not even it's saying I'm connected. So this is the YouTube. I haven't disconnected yet. They hate me. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it funny though? You guys realize like I'm actually out here. And I'm really out here. And I'm just like standing here screaming, fuck the free world. You know what I'm saying? Like every morning I get on and I'm like, screw you, news media. You know what I'm saying? And I feel honored, bro. You know, I'm glad that we get to provide at least one source of counter info. My videos are the only ones. I know, I've heard that before, but either way, I think that's why I think it's a cult, because those of you who make it through, it's meant for you. That's it. The normies, they'll get clapped out too soon by YouTube, or YouTube shows them like another shiny image. They're like, ooh, you want to make a trading for a living? Ooh, come here, go over here. Oh, look, here's Bloomberg. Oh. So if you made it, that's amazing. Thank you. Did you got it finally? I'm good. I'm glad, man. Sorry it took so long. Zelensky says talk without Ukraine will not bring results. Ukraine will support any proposals that lead to stable peace. Zelensky, Kyiv partners would not agree to stop military aid. Hope it continues. Ukraine would support a proposal to stop strikes on energy infrastructure. He hopes to speak to Trump and receive more details from the call. Freeing all Ukrainian prisoners of war would be a way for Russia to really demonstrate goodwill. Putin demands on ending military aid. Seek to weaken Kyiv. Russia is preparing new offensive on Zaporizhzhia, Sumy, and Kharkiv fronts in the coming months in order to exert maximum pressure. Zelensky says unconditionality or partially unconditional ceasefire would be positive result. These are steps forward for peace. This is good, but he's not down. Everyone wants you to buy something. I know. It sucks, though, because, like, at the same time, like I said, though, if you come across me and like it, that's for you. Because even to a degree now, like, it's gotten to a point where if you're not trying to sell people, they even think it's weird. I can't explain it, bro. I don't know what happened to culture, but either way, I hope you guys spread a positive message, okay? And get a long term and let those who do it, and run with it. And the harvest is plenty. Bro, SMCI is still dying. I'm proud to be a Teledonian. At least I know I mean. Your friend who introduced you doesn't listen anymore? Damn, bro. That sucks. I hope he has a long term. But do you have the long term? That's all you need. I hope to speak to Trump, says Zelensky. Don Lemon is making moves on the low. Oh, I know. That's what they want. But that's why I've said it. Call me a narcissist, arrogant bastard. But if you put me on a level playing field nobody could beat us. So that's the thing. If you just take everything and then, like, if YouTube hooks you up, you'll do good. But if we operated back in the day on, like, just pure algorithm that wasn't, like, political biased or anything, oh, dude, that's why. And I know they know it. So I'm very, very comfortable with everything we have because we need long terms. That's why. Do you hear me, you guys? You all need to get a bunch of fucking long terms in houses, okay? Why? Because a decade from now everybody in here, we're going to be pushing $300 million of wealth, okay? That's the goal. Maybe more, collectively. All of us as one will become a powerful force to be reckoned with. So become an owner, my brother. Become an owner. How do you flip contracts without getting scammed? You make your money on the buy. I got scammed a lot, though, today, but usually I'm just fast enough to get them cheap, but then that's why, too, you got to not jump. That's why I called out those Southwest. I was going to do it, but I told you the logic. I said they already went up 30%. So I could recognize that really quickly because I have my setup. I see the chart. I see the price. I know how to read it. But generally, as long as we get it fast enough and early with the right headline and it didn't make that pop already, I'm the guy selling the pop after. That's why I make it free right away. But then sometimes if we get the headline and it's already up, you won't be able to flip it. It's all about what price you get it at because some of these options are so cheap, and if we're moving quick enough, I'm buying them. Again, I did it twice today. I buy them at 3 cents, 5 cents, 8 cents, and then boom, they're already at 10 or 16 cents. I could get 100%, get my money back, and then the next one goes. That's how I hit 1,000% doing that today, but it's because the contract didn't move. That's why during those news events, if you're listening, I'm saying it. I'm saying contract's crazy. None of them have moved. So if none of them have moved, that's an opportunity. If the contract's already popped, you're taking a different risk. But that's why I said if you guys are listening, I may not call out the play, but if you have watched the videos, you know these strategies and are listening, then yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. $300 million across 6,000 people is 50,000. Oh, wow. I was just thinking $1 million per viewer right now. So I'm down with that, but no, then we got to aim higher. But it's already there. You get 2. Sometimes I get 2 if I can. Otherwise, if I get 1, just flip it out right away, take your money and walk. But that's not what your question was. So stop trying to remix it. What did you say? How do I get the contract so fast? It has nothing to do with quantity. It has everything to do with what price you buy it at. It's about the news plus what you buy. Options are separate markets. So that's why if the right play is there with the right headline, right movement, we have the right idea, then that's it. That's where we're making it. And that's why, too, part of not posting the plays, I like it because I'm still hitting all of these plays, and now I don't have some dumbass telling me it's because I'm pumping it. It's because I know how options work, brother. That's how it is. But again, we could still get washed. It doesn't mean I'm going to win everything, but generally you hone in by learning this, by knowing when it's moved already, knowing the type of news, and then budget control, and then that's it. I'll do puts, yeah, if there's a put play. Didn't I do one? MDT, that one, they scammed me on that one. That was one of mine today. I've been doing SPY puts. Abbott was a put. I 1,000%ed Abbott today, and that one was a put. Yeah, that was literally a put. So Abbott, I caught this one. We caught this candle on the low ticker, and right away, I went to the chain before any of them moved. I picked them up for 3 cents. So now they went to 50 cents. I sold one out at 50, or I think they were 8 cents. Some were 50 cents or 5 cents. It was 1,000% at 50. Again, we got a couple plays today, but I sold out literally to the put side. We got it, sold out one of them, made it free, and I got the last one still. So, yeah, that's it. But that was a put. The right news, the right play. Again, assuming the contracts haven't reacted yet, you'll get a shot. And that's why I said, if you miss it, move on, don't chase it. I've literally, from the beginning of the year, there's already been hundreds of these. Trump to host top UAE official for chips and investment talks. People familiar. I sold NVIDIA puts today. Those at least paid, though. I was happy with that. Spike coming down, and then DG on the high. DG. Going on your tape of CD. 10 minutes. So get ready. 5 seconds till the final 5. Tomorrow, not much is expected, but there is going to be. Last time we expected nothing, we got surprised. So we'll find out. Akbar. You just sold them? Akbar. Allah, what? No? Different one? Okay. BDX. Yeah, I am very fast on the E-trade, but I'll just tell you this, though. Part of being fast, I make mistakes. So you guys have watched, but that's okay. Like, you see what I'm saying? I think that's an element a lot of you have underestimated. And that's where, how do I do it? My balance and my budget. By controlling that. But think about it. I'm not afraid to miss. Oh, y'all don't hear me. So it's one thing about being quick and reacting and interpreting and all of that. But like you're saying, I could be executing in a play while you're still shopping. That's because I'm going off of it. That's it. I'm keeping it small. You see the opportunity, jump on it. And you got to be okay with it. If you fat finger, that's what I'm more scared of. But if I'm shooting $5 and miss, I don't give a fuck. People will make a big deal about it. Like, I'm not going big. I could go find it, shoot it. I have an instinct. I'm acting on him right away. So as long as you're not afraid of that, you'll be fine. That's what I'm saying. And then again, also, if you miss it, don't touch it. That's what you also have to realize. So, you'll get your moments, but little by little, don't force them. A lot of bearishness. I mean, today sucked, though. MO, flushing. Why is value? Bro, this is odd. Value's dumping right now. Hold on. That's the weirdest fucking move of the day. You know that? No, bro, they're dumping value. So be careful. Maybe we get a rally on tech tomorrow. Because nah. That's weird. Look, Microsoft up. Yeah. It's the algos, but they're fucking dumping staples, buying tech. That's fucking weird. So that might be a clue for tomorrow. But that's unusual. Like I'm telling you, I'm like, why the hell is Colgate, MO, BTI, all of these value plays going down? Makes no damn sense. Yeah. So you're getting a little bit of algo towards tech. Let's see. Oh, let's see Meta. Meta's getting a candle, yeah. So look, all those value staple plays just dropped. Every single one of them just plummeted into their low right now. Some are doing better than others, but XLV holding, but Staples took it on the head, so that play's gone now, unless it really runs. I mean, it's too early for end of the quarter rebalance, in my opinion. Lots of oversold and overbought, I feel. AI on the high, like literally AI. Well, wrap it up, man. Getting close to final 5. There's energy now. Chevron and Hess. I don't know if this is end of the day news or like movement or news right now. But literally Hess and Chevron check oil, but yeah, oil's fucking pinned. Monthly this week, quarterly ends. That'll create big move. And end of the quarter. That's what's blowing my mind. We are almost done with first quarter 2025, boys. Isn't that something? Ain't that something? All right, where's Tessie? Are those still deep red? Ooh, they might be. Yeah, bro, they're dumping value. Pepsi, Mondelez, KDP, Colgate. What else? I'm looking on the low ticker. Sarepta's class. That's so wild. So be on the lookout. I think Staples, I think Tech might rally tomorrow, barring any surprises. Because that's a weird, wicked or you're going to have a really bad day tomorrow. Because then they're already getting rid of the staples. And then if Powell claps you, nah, that one's a weird one, bro. Today was a scam. I mean, it was a scam, but they let you make money. Like, the options moved. I can't say the options were scammy. They just ran out the clock. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it, bro. It wasn't, the plays moved, bro. I hate to break it to you. They all moved, and like they were going up and down, but they just ran out the clock. Even with futures, I don't even think you had meat on the bone. You could have scalped, but they just ran out the clock. That's it. That's why whatever range you didn't, for 4 hours, you did not move more than, 2 points? At some points for like hours at a time, you wouldn't even move more than 1 point. Let me check my email. I mean, we only have 3 minutes. Real quick. Oh, it's about a condo. Can I answer it after the bell if it's about real estate? I didn't know if it was an option. It's like option. I could see if I could do it. If it was real estate, I'll answer it after the bell. Applied move, I think 1.4. Gotta double check. Clapped again. Osis. Damn, bro. Even Final 5 was a shitty move. Well, wrap it up, Chad. Get ready. Earmuffs. You should be cautious. I'm gonna be loud. So don't complain. Oh, is it tonight? No, it's tomorrow, I think. Bank of Japan. I want a Tesla call, but I might wait. Yeah, Bank of Japan, but no one's really freaked out. He's not supposed to say anything. He's just going to talk about future path. Damn, bro, you went nowhere for 4 or 5 hours, bro. They hate, yeah. HIV prevention cuts could be announced within a day but haven't been finalized. Trump eyeing major cuts to funding for domestic HIV prevention. CDC spends $1.3 billion. Trump admin to cut funding for domestic HIV. That's coming out now. And then remember, Trump's going to sign bills after the bell. Today was a little more annoying. I don't know. Yesterday was annoying in the beginning, but like I said, they just burned the clock, bro. It happened subtly, but we saved ourselves a couple times, but then I had some bad ones. All my individual plays hit, but every SPY index play was whack. And you have earnings coming up. Don't forget about that. There was. I think it's because of Powell. That's why I'm saying this kind of just sets you up for Powell in a weird way. But Chad, you only have 1 minute. Go, 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 go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to wrap it up. Bring it home. Finalize those plays. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Shares, options, futures. Wrap it up. I'm taking a Tesla call at the bell. I'm doing it. I'm not hoeing out. Tesla weekly. Okay, I did it. So finalized it. I did mine. You do yours, bro. You do yours. God bless you. God bless America. Figure it out. You have less than 10 seconds. CPI is not tomorrow. Only Jerome Powell. So God bless you in Chattadonia. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. God bless. Ding 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 ding. Oh nah, let's go. Oh, Chattadonia. Are you ready for Powell? You made it through a wild day, baby. 7 hours in the books. I don't care if you just got here or not. You're here right now. I need a GG in the chat, baby. Drop that good game. Let's go. Don't matter if you made money or lost money. I know you learned something. Everybody that contributed brought something to the table. Plays, dudes, vibes, personalities, info. Way to hold it down. Way to be a part of it. Way to get the long term and know the rules and follow them and be about it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. It's only first quarter. We got a lot more, baby. Stay in the game. Your soul is important. They don't feel me. That's what I'm talking about. Don't worry. Shitty day. You got a better day tomorrow. It's Jerome Powell. Stop playing with me. I see you too, Twitch. Way to hold it down. Members, God members, stream alerts. Were you in the game or not? Did you get it long term or not? You say that 10% or not, bro. Thank you, my friend. For real, bro. And if you didn't get banned, that means a lot. I would have banned you. You know I would have banned you. You know it. Deep down, you know it. So thank you. Let's go, baby. Again, bro. I need me to rock. You won't see me a lot. Monday through Friday, you need me, let's talk. Whoo. Hold on, I'm gonna do it before I done it down like that. Chattadonia. I just wanted to let that one ride, bro. It's a good one, bro. We out here. Gold is running after hours? What is this? Oh, Guild is going down on the HIV thing. Duh. So remember that HIV headline? Yeah, Guild is like the #1 maker of like HIV drugs. And then Cisco, Dell, and Teradyne debut NVIDIA GTC robot. And then something with HP and AI. So yeah. But Chattadonia, God bless you. God bless America. I think we're going to have a watch list tonight. Bro, yesterday, dude, I didn't go to the gym. I just did my little fucking caveman workouts at home, and then I went to bed. I'm not even kidding you, bro. And I actually fell asleep. I never fall asleep in the daytime. I feel a little better today. I slept really, literally, bro. I just went to bed. I tweeted, and then I woke up. I ate at like 6, and then I went back to bed at like 8 o'clock. So I slept from like 3 to 6, and then I woke up, and then I ate, and then I went back to bed, and then now I'm here. I needed it, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I feel a lot better though. I still got like a weird dry cough, but I'm gonna hit the gym today. I'm feeling a lot more healthier. Oracle and NVIDIA collaborate, but Chattadonia, SpaceX landing. I want to go to it. I want to go to a launch, bro. But hey, it is what it is. But Chattadonia, God bless you. God bless America. So I'm going to try. We might do live watch list tonight. So we'll see, depending on this workout, if I'm still tired or not. We're going to have to see. Because I gotta save the energy for Powell. Oh, yeah, I got to answer your question, too. I almost forgot. So, here, let me do this. Let me tell you how much I love you. Go read the books, Richest Man of Babylon, Proverbs, New Living Translation. And then here is an Uncle Answer song. And then let me read the email.
Listen, man. Like, a lot of people told me a lot of things. Just go with what's in your heart. Love yourself, alright, man? You feel me? Check me. Ay, yeah. I did it like that. Did it with meals, now I do it with rap. Live in the hills, I ain't come from the trap. But for real, this is shit that I never thought I had. Yeah. I did it like that, did it with meals, now I do it with rap. Live in the hills, I ain't come from the trap. But for real, this is shit that I never thought I had. Mama said go to school and get a good job. Don't let them view you as a fool and never do wrong. You only gotta be you to be lying. It don't matter how they view you, only matters just God. It's the type of shit I grew up to listening. I always wondered if it could have been different. I always wondered if I didn't read Philippians. All things possible through him. Used to think that mean a brand new car with rims. What I needed was a leader clean all my sins. Put belief into some people, they was all just men. Got some need to feed on evil and I saw it firsthand. What a little power could do, little powder rat nude. Understand y'all youth, make a couple right moves and you try to be cool. They don't care about you in the ICU. What the IG do? Why they tryna flex? Let me tell you, life ain't about a check. I got a lot of those, I had a lot of pain. And they was looking at me, bro, you insane, you gotta flex. You gotta flex.
Alright, so Jiggly, I'm glad you want to buy a house now, my goodness. And two, just like I tell everybody, nothing personal, do not buy it with somebody unless you are married. But if it doesn't meet the acronym DUST, I'm not really a fan of it. So I like that it's a good area. Send me the address, and then I'll go look at it if you would like. But I think maybe look, because, again, we want equity. So if you're telling me these condos don't appreciate, the HOA doesn't scare me. But if it has a high HOA because it's old and needs repairs and the equity doesn't go up, then that I don't like that. So if the area is nice but the condos don't increase in value, that may not be the best. So shoot me the address, but I wouldn't necessarily say like jump on it. I'm actually more hesitant towards it than not. So that's why I think you might be able to just get a house then, at least with some upside, or maybe just buy one to rent if you don't want to. Because if you like that area and are willing to live in it, go see what they're rented for. It probably will be cheaper to rent it. So like I'm saying, with mortgage rates, HOA, why, if it's not going to appreciate, I don't see the demand unless you get like a really good deal on the property. It seems like a low price, so it would cost more to rent. If it costs more to rent, then that could be a good deal. That would make more sense. But if it's cheaper to rent it, I would say no. But shoot me the address. I'll look at the comps and see, and then let me see if I can find a house in that area too, because you'd be surprised. It's not too bad. DUST is the standard: demand, utility, supply, transferability. All right.
If that was you on the phone and you on the bus, then who was flickering the light?
Hey, yo, Chad. Yo, bro. You want to kill this one? I got you, all right. Yeah, just keep it respectful, man. You know, on top of it, I just want money. Ay, yeah, I'm in the coat and I'm banging it. People talk a lot, but they ain't saying shit. We all about the grind and we get it in. I know they hear the words, but they ain't listening. I'm talking word, bitch. Heard murmurs that we burn shirt shit. More verse, no words, sound perfect. Play the game every day, then rehearse it. Hey, what's the next move? Hit chat for side news. Don't care about next door and day. What do your thing, man? So say I'm sensei. So let me teach this shit. It's easy loss if easy get. You sow it, you gon' reap it, bitch. There's no such thing as rich and quick. You want it, you can take this shit, but you can't be no lazy shit. You know you on the right path when they think you want some crazy shit. But all advice, take it in. Careful of your shady friends, cause if you down and they go down with bruh, I guess you going with what I know. I'm older shit, but I was young and fucking rich. So have fun being dope as shit. I got another crit to get. Hit me if you need a rent, and if you fail, you try try again. The definition of repent. Write this down, grab a pen. If you flip it every day, that's not investing, that's a bet. You need a sound framework, your intellect to go invest. That's that Ben Graham. They talking Ben Franks. They checking Instagrams. I'm checking interest rates. Don't tell me live my life, cause you took a break. No, I don't love the money. We just love the mate. I'm a fucking great. Watch me cut the cheese. You could make a fucking million standing next to me. That's the fucking YOLO demon coming out of me. Got cribs across the globe, got million people in my family. Haters getting tired, asking am I done? But I ain't even try. I stretch before I run. Ask me about my life, I just play it dumb. How the hell you do it? That's why I praise the sun. And I got some guns, I can't be too safe. Yeah, I see a trade, I'm making bank because I wait. So tell me why you hate. I don't wanna listen. I'm just saying be positive and that shit gon' glisten. Ugh. That last part was a freestyle. Chad.
These are old, bro. Old. Yeah, hit me if you need. I got another crib to get. He had another crib to get in 2018, bro. In 2018. You heard it in the music, bro. You know that? Do you remember? You guys don't remember? Please, this would be, I have to then. Because some of them don't know. You guys are just, some of you are just discovering the old shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think now would be a good time to remind them. Should we show them, you guys? We should show them. I don't know if, some people have never heard this in their life. Hold on. Yeah, ready? Are you guys ready for this? This is before Uncle knew what production was.
Hey, check me, man. It's like, I bought Bitcoin on the high. Drop more than half by July.
Nobody in the world knew what Bitcoin
made by
was.
A random guy.
Comparatively.
He too rich for them to find. I bought Bitcoin on the high. Drop more than half by July. Was made by a random guy. He too rich for them to find. Sounded like me, I do not know where I be without the B and the T and the C. You ain't get rich cause you sold in a week. You buying back, get your money to me. I ride it out and go buy property. Bitcoin is down, can't pay your lease. No need a friend, just give it to me. They beating it down, I get it for free. Cause they worried, consumed by their greed. They gonna lose, ain't bother to read. Y'all listen fools, in a stampede. Wait, I meant she, I'll follow in. All these dumb things, I had to lean. Plugging machines, hoping for green. Drugged up like fiends. Swear I still showing some love, but I hate what they all came to be.
10 years later, the culture got worse. I know, man. I can't make it. Well, 7 years, 8 years. They don't know, bro. I bought Bitcoin on the high. Okay. All right, where's the other one? Should we just finish it? I'll give you 5 more minutes.
That ended with A.
He would be in trouble too, though.
But would you still vote for him?
Probably.
We needed to get 5,431 signatures.
You can't just pay to put on the ballot?
No.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm great, I'm blessed.
Nice. What's blessed? I hear this. This mean happy.
Both of them aren't very transparent. But the critical
What
fact,
does this mean? Is it like a transgender? What would it take then?
Wow, I didn't know I threw in transgender back then. That's crazy.
Nothing.
There's nothing that could sway me.
The Bruce Jenner, what if you find out he was a man and a woman? Would you still vote?
There's nothing in the world that could make me vote for Hillary Clinton.
No, but not vote for him, but would you still, support him?
I would support him, yes.
If he said the ER, you would say no vote?
This guy.
Me, probably
I'm trying
not.
to figure out if he'd vote for him
if he was
no matter what.
Homosexual, would you?
Oh, yeah, no problem. I don't care.
You still vote for him?
Yeah, I'm not going to kiss him, but I'll vote for him.
I was one of John Kerry's speechwriter, and I was invited by Terry McAuliffe to join the Democratic Party. Wow.
So you helped with global warming?
Don't disturb. Don't disturb.
Oh, sorry. Shrump it up. What does it mean?
I don't get down with Trump. So I'm the wrong person to ask.
Okay. So what is so the difference? What
Quran is, but I don't know. I don't speak Arabic. No. I just know geographically where it is.
Okay. So are you Jesus too?
We're bankruptcy.
That is the Arkan Khalida.
Yeah, Khalida. Every single political candidate since 9.
Are you ready? Khalida is a made-up word. You get it? So I'm trying to like show this guy my culture. He's just like telling me why. And so he said he went bankruptcy. As I said, Khalida. He said, yeah, Khalida.
1976 has released their tax returns, with the exception of Gerald Ford in 1976.
And that was because he owned Ford. If you find out he had killed somebody.
I don't think that he killed anybody because like, he's a perfect gentleman.
But what if...
So why would a businessman kill anybody?
Let's say you do business in my country.
Well, oh good. I hope we're maybe.
So if he touched the boys?
Yeah, you're going to jail. You're not.
So you wouldn't vote if he said, "I do it in the past."
This conversation was wild.
No,
excuse
that
would you
guy,
vote for Hillary?
I'm going through the most extreme scenarios to see if I could get him to say he won't vote for Trump. He's like,
then?
No, I probably would.
No vote.
I gotta vote. That's very
See,
important.
good. That is what we want. So thank you. Now,
Now, how much do I get from you? You don't pay?
You want your joke?
No, why?
I don't have money.
I started acting freaked out.
This was very. I thought he was. Who owns him?
Essentially.
No, it's who owns him. Because in my country, you know, if you owe money to somebody longer than 7 years, they can take your home, your wife, your daughter, everything.
The leader that is a businessman. We are a corporation.
Wait till I talk to that guy.
We've been a corporation for years.
Wait, America?
Yes, this is in a corporation. America.
I thought it's government. What does it mean when they say the Hillary sucks, but not as much as Monica? What is that term?
Oh, yeah. I want to make sure I just really heard that.
Yes.
You said
they will
taking your home. I can understand.
Yes.
But you said your wife.
Your wife and your daughter.
They will take your family.
Oh yes. They don't do.
Well, do you think that ISIS
they
should
don't do?
stop?
I started.
No. You kill them.
But Monica was an intern. A young woman.
What is intern?
She.
Is it like half American?
No. She was working
in a camp.
No.
You basically own them, right?
No, because if they pay you,
American?
the minute they pay you, but it is like kind of you take them a hot sword, cut their head, and you stick it in them, and you slash. It wasn't like an indentured slavery.
No, not at all.
They keep them till you pay.
Not they don't keep it, but they can take it.
Right.
You know.
So you have the option to take.
Exactly.
Then broke off.
I know this. Yes. Al Qaeda. They tried to hire me. I said no.
You know, and so he's married. He's the president, having sex with a young girl.
Wait, so he can't do that?
No. He got in trouble.
You know, a lot of people. You know, they don't come in and take the whole family, but they will make you. You know. Give me the money.
Like I take your wife now.
You know, the stuff they had hidden in the closets with some.
I got white guys. I got white guys imagining what they think the Middle East really be like. That's why that's so funny. And they're like, screw Donald Trump. And they're like, wow. So Khalida, they could.
Hidden in the closet meant you were homosexual.
Well, you can hide a lot of skeletons in the closet.
Why can't he, in our country, the president, he have sex with whatever women he wants? That is part of being president.
Yeah, I get it. Comes with the power.
Or, they send a picture of your wife and they say, I know where they are, we could take them.
He was impeached for lying to the Congress.
What does this mean, impeach?
Fired.
He was on The Apprentice? Oh, what is it? They say they grab them by the pussy. What does this mean?
They get a bit more of a hard stick when it comes to
hard stick?
He was the president who got
But
fired.
you said, yeah, you were fired. That's Trump. No, what does this literally mean?
It means to grab a woman by her little...
Her cloth.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was for my tribe and my sub-tribes and all that kind of stuff. I don't personally...
So then you are an Indian?
No, I'm not an Indian.
But you're in a tribe.
He's fired.
So Donald Trump fired him. But why is that wrong? If she get elected, she will go to Syria. She will fight the Soviet and kill us.
He had sex with his intern.
The president is not allowed to do that in this country. Really?
That's so inappropriate.
In our country, that is.
You don't have sex with your employees.
We
we say some things that absolutely aren't true. We see a good-looking woman, you know, we might.
Yeah, you say,
make a
you know,
couple jokes.
I want to kidnap her, take her home, you know, make a bang bang.
Hillary wouldn't get us into something like that. But as far
She's
as
too
the
civil.
Middle East, right now she's saying she doesn't want boots on the ground over there. She doesn't want troops over
Well,
there.
they use a plane, not.
But she will put troops over there.
But no, they are servants to the king.
But we don't care. This is a democracy where we vote.
But if he was
someone
king, it would be okay.
When she was Secretary of State, she was using the emails, and she got subpoenaed by our court
So what?
system.
Because women wasn't allowed to use
No,
email.
she will.
It kind of sounds like my country's policy with debt, in a way, you know? Like they could take it, they don't want to take your wife, but
they can.
but,
if,
you know-
if all other options are.
And that's okay. If you want to be Muslim, don't make me be Muslim.
Wait, how did you know? How did you know I was Muslim?
Because you said king, and then you said I'm from what country?
Bahrain.
Bahrain, which is by Iran and Iraq.
But before she went, she destroyed her cell phone. She got rid of evidence.
She said, since you're Muslim. I said, how you know I'm Muslim? She's like, oh, easy. You said king. Then, wait, where are you from?
They're smart. Okay, so that's fair, in our view. England have a queen, but are they Muslim?
They don't molest their servants.
England
They
has
don't
a
have sex
king, a
with their
queen. Are
servants.
they Muslim?
Queen Elizabeth does not have sex with her servants. She married Philip.
I'm a little lost of this.
They raised millions and millions of dollars for Haiti. You know, they got the island of Haiti. They had the real bad earthquake.
Was it the Harambe?
The
Harambe?
The hurricane. I don't know what the Harambe.
This is when Harambe was
Trump
very
hasn't
popular.
necessarily put out a plan other than to quote bomb the shit out of ISIS.
Is this not a good plan? This is very good.
You know, as long as you believe in God, that's good.
Allah.
You can call him Allah. You can call him Sauce Creator.
They call him Jesus.
They can call him Jesus, Yahshua, Yahweh.
Harambe.
Whatever name, Krishna.
So she a liar.
Yeah.
She's
a politician.
She's a woman.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Well, I don't mind that she's a woman.
So you don't agree with Sharia law?
Good guy,
But
bro.
no,
He didn't
no,
take
it's
the
not
bait.
bad.
This is
He
rather
didn't take the
dangerous for
bait,
you,
bro.
isn't it?
Good
Exactly.
guy.
That's why he said it's very hard. That's why we want to broadcast, very limited, media equipment resource. So this is why we're trying to find out, This in my country, they would shoot him if you do that. Easily.
In our country, you're not supposed to have sex with your employees.
We will agree to disagree. So that doesn't disqualify her from office? They don't
But to
see
hear
anything.
you stand here and say some of these things like, they'll take my wife and my daughter if I owe money. They can do these types of things.
I'm surprised you guys
that-
don't have that.
Oh, no. That's kidnapping.
I said the political.
Infowars. Hillary for prison.
Oh,
Thank you.
Infowars.
Infowars.
Are you? This isn't the Alex Jones.
No.
That's Alex Jones.
This is?
I'm
How
Alex
did-
Jones.
It's not Alex Jones. This is Alex Jones. This is
How do you
not
know?
Alex-
We don't care if you're a man, a woman, white or black.
What if you are the Bruce Jenner, the both? Kidnapping?
go shoot with
Because because kid mean child, nap mean, like a sleep. So I said, why do they make your kids sleep? Well, what does this mean, pussy?
Shaking hands with Obama is my interpretation.
This guy.
You guys are very progression.
Yeah, we try,
So progression. Thank you so much for your
Do you have
time.
a card?
No, I don't. No.
Where can I see some of your stuff?
It's not access from US. They said it was a bad thing of what Donald Trump said. He said grab them by the pussy. So you said like a vagina.
Yeah, he was talking about shaking hands with Obama. That's what he meant.
No, taking.
Is this your joke, right?
Yes. This,
For my country, what one word or sentence of advice would you say to them to do good political process?
So you have a YouTube in Bahrain. What's it called?
It's called the BNN TVC2. BNN TVC2. No, TVC2.
without invitation, grabbing a woman in her private area.
Wow.
CNN TVC too, Habibi. It's easy to find.
That's not
You got
not allowed.
Think for yourself. Don't let other people make your decisions.
That's CNN
Go ahead and look
TVC.
for me.
C2.
Is that it?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Can I see
Abdul Mustafa
Somebody
Mustafi.
search Somebody search YouTube for BNNTVC2.
Yes.
All one word.
Abdul
Search out
Mustaf
that channel,
Mustafi.
and put it on stage.
Mustufi.
Tell me who you are, because I'll tell Alex Jones who you are.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
Abdul Mustaf Mustafi from Bahrain.
Abdul Mustafi.
Yes. What if the government force you? They take a gun to your head. I thank
nice
you
to
for
meet
your
you.
time. Very
My
good.
name's Sam Armstrong.
Oh, you very Armstrong. I like it. He's very good handshake.
You've been from somewhere else. You don't want one world government, don't you?
What does this mean?
Yeah, where do I start?
One world government means that there's a bunch of globalists that run their corporations, and they decide how we're going to live, what we're going to watch, what we're going to eat, and what we're going to do.
That don't make so much sense to me.
All right, that's what we call one world government.
But would I get to live like American?
You'll live how they tell us.
But like American.
Who knows what they're going to do to our country?
Yes, but so the
But
one
like
world
American.
government, would it make everywhere like America though?
We don't know, like a third world nation. You understand third world nation?
That's what we are.
Do you want our country like your country?
No, that's why.
Well, that's what we're saying,
I want my country like your country. So let's do it.
The new world order.
We do the oil, the petrodollar. Yes. So you familiar with this?
Yes.
Are you familiar with the fix and floated?
We were taken off the standard
Think
back
so,
in the
but I think
70s
I'm
by
not
Nixon.
Fried him, bro.
President
Fried
Nixon.
Came up to get fight.
You live in Vegas?
Bro, she gave me her number.
Okay.
I pulled, bro.
This
I
is-
pulled.
My number.
This is your number. Oh, I can contact you.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Very good. Do you go to discos?
No, not really.
We'll go to disco. You want to come? Come on.
I have things to do in the morning. I don't go clubbing. That's what they call clubbing. You call it a disco?
Disco.
Clubbing.
Loving. This is clubbing.
Because it's a club.
Like they do to the baby seal.
Yeah, but it has more than one meaning.
Dog, that's terrible, bro. That's terrible. Oh, man. That's terrible. I haven't watched that. That was 8 years ago, bro. That video was recorded 8 years ago, maybe a little longer. That was before Donald Trump ever became a president, actually. The world changed after that. Oh, man. Fun times, bro. Fun time. Maybe I said we got to do another one. How old was I? Probably about 9 years younger than I am today. That was almost a decade ago. So yeah, a lot of fun, bro. I think I was like 39 then, maybe 59. I don't know. I have to do the math. Or 29 or 19 or 10. I don't know. I have to check the date. But either way, we should do another one. That was fun. But I'm a threat, bro. That's it. Me in real life, bro, you have no idea. I don't crack a smile, bro. I did all of that that was full character. You have no idea. So imagine, like, if I did the Biden character, nobody would believe me in real life. But, yeah, that one, I really get into that. I become Abdul Mustafi. You have no idea. But we'll see. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. If you have a good idea, email me. I want to do something with the Elon people. I think that'll be good. What happened to my voice? I don't know if I should be the guy to explain puberty to you, but if your parents are involved in your life, just ask them what happens after time and, the changes that a man goes through. Explain, if I don't know how close you are with them, but if they can explain that for you. Otherwise, I got you. We could WebMD it together, amongst other things. But, yeah, if you have any ideas, I'm the nicest person when I met you in person. I mean, yeah, I'm a nice guy. That's it. I like to have fun. So it's good. Well, if you have any ideas, let's do it, man. I would like some good ideas. So if you have them, let me know. Otherwise, Chad, that's it. Time to go to the gym. You pray for me. I'll pray for you. Okay? You already got the books. I hope I see you tonight. If I don't, I'm asleep. It's not my fault. Blame nature. Blame the government stealing my 1 hour. Those thieves. But other than that, Chad, God bless America. Thank you to the veterans. And don't forget why we're here. Why we keep going. Why that faith, hope, and love ain't never going out of style. And why, my friends, all that matters. Don't ever give up a lot for a small failure. That's it. You should go watch the Philo. Your soul is more important than all of it. Don't let them play you, baby. Don't let them play you. Why, baby? Why? Finger to the sky, baby. To God be the glory, and through the grace of God alone. Amen. Amen. So on that note, Chad, enjoy yourself. I will see you tonight, God willing. And that's it, man. That's it. March, bro. March 2025. We got to lie you ready. Be prepared to be disappointed. And maybe you'll get more than you could ever imagine, but get ready for all of it. Diversification is the answer. Goodbye. Bye. Hey, go. Hey, I want to do it. Come here. Hey, I'm really in character now. I'm telling you, fuckers won't believe me. I'm Joe. I'm the president. Not anymore, but I was. Hey, seriously. I mean it. I got to keep doing this voice if I'm going to lose it. If I lose it out. Your birthday? Today's March 16th. No. What's the date today? Happy Kwanzaa. I'm so happy that you're getting younger. That's just a happy birthday, all of us to you. I wish it was our birthday, so, yeah, what's this called? I think he forgot. I don't think he knows the song. I know it. Happy birthday. From all of us to you, I wish it was our birthday so we could party too. I know it. I'm pretty sharp as a tack. You have a good one. Have a good birthday. But what good is a birthday without a long term? Long term. My favorite word in the dictionary, actually. I think it's 2 words. We'll make it 1. Gulf of America and long term. That's 1 word. A lot of syllables. Either way, have a good day, chat. Good night. Good morning. Screw daylight savings. We're going to end that. I hope. Guatemala.